Hello, let's do it. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I know I'm a little late. Sorry for the party, but we here, child. We is here. All right, let's do it. Sonny, let me smile for my screenshot. All right, let's do it. So anyone at Oza, have good Wi-Fi, have good lights. No videos come down. Kendra G, that is me. I'm not reliable or liable for anybody you meet. Whoever you meet, it's on you. Boo. It's where your man's work closed to work Monday, child. I think I like you. All right, let's do it. Houston's in the building. New Jersey's in the building. All right, let's start because I'm kind of late. So let me get. Oh, we got a full house. I'm well rested, so I'm gonna try to give y'all a really good length of a YouTube show. That's my goal. Let's start right here. Hello.
I knew you were gonna. Hi.
What you doing, girl?
Washing dishes.
Can you give me better light? Let me see if it's me. It's like the way the light. It could just be me. You could be fine.
I'm right. Can you see me?
I can see you. It could be because I have a big ring light. So sometimes, let me see. Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. This is good. This is good. All right. Hello? Oh, let me just add the YouTube link.
Angel, why did I just get on right now?
All right, you ready?
I told my.
Well, your Wi-Fi is messing up a little bit, boo.
Oh.
Let me see.
By the window.
Let me just, I'm going to pin. All right, here we go. All right, you ready?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, your Wi-Fi is not the best. Hopefully it gets better. What's your name, sweetheart?
Marie.
Marie from where?
Where am I? Olivehurst, California.
Say again?
Northern California.
Northern California.
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
I have 4.
4 kids. How old are you, Marie? I'm sorry.
43.
43? Oh, you look good.
Oh, thank you.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is 24. I have twins that are 23, and my daughter is 15.
Okay, all by the same man?
The boys are by a different man.
How many men?
2 baby dads.
Two. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. What you do for a living, Marie?
I own an online boutique, and I just hustle on the side if I'm not making enough. I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
All right. So Marie, 43, Northern California, 4 kids, mom to 4, a 24-year-old, 2 sets of twins, a set of twins that are 23, a 15-year-old,
Yes.
and she owns an online boutique. What's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Libra.
Yes.
Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, mama?
I am looking for someone who's consistent, someone who's caring, generally has I guess a happy vibe, stable, is a provider. That's about it.
Okay. As a provider, okay. What are your deal breakers?
Men who are angry, men who are abusive in any way, Christians, kind of. I think that's it.
Okay. When you mean provider, what do you want to provide for us? Do you want guys paying all the bills? What's your idea in that way?
So if we're living together, yes, you'd have to pay all the bills.
If you're living together, did you ever live with your children's dads?
Yes.
Okay, and they paid all the bills. Okay. So would you pay all bills include like mortgage, rent, light, everything?
That's their thing, yeah.
What would do you want to financially contribute or no?
No.
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 Would you be buying food or no? Not even that either.
I did that. Definitely, yes.
Okay. You're the provider. If you move in with, if y'all live together, it gets there, you're paying all the bills. Okay. Could he have kids?
Yes, definitely. Older
I'm
kids.
assuming, huh?
Older children, preferably.
Older children. You don't want any more kids, or do you?
I have a grandson. So.
What are your deal breakers besides not being a provider, child?
My deal breaker: men who are abusive in any way, including emotionally, mental. Men who pretend to be one way and they turn out to be another way later. men with no ambition. I have a lot of deal breakers, but they're not really hard. I
Say the
think that's
last part. You said what, men? What?
I have a lot of deal breakers, but they're not big ones. They're just basic
Well,
ones. No,
share them.
it's hard to remember. I'm so nervous right now. But yeah, definitely the thing that's a no. Men who don't like children or animals, things like that. They just have to have a really good vibe.
Got you. Okay. Do you want him to be in Northern California?
Um, my daughter will be graduating soon. She's graduating. So after she graduates high school, no, I don't. He doesn't have to be in Northern California.
Okay. Um, okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, he doesn't have to make a certain amount of money. I've never actually asked my exes how much they made, so no.
Excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. I apologize. I'm gonna edit that part out. So, does a man gotta make a certain amount of money?
No, it just has to be something reasonable, something to live off of, something he can pay all the bills with.
Something he could. So enough to pay all the bills. You live in Northern California.
Yes, and it is pretty high, so I can't give you a number, honestly.
Could a man pay all the bills off 100K in Northern California?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have
Somewhere
to
we.
look at? Could he do it off of 70K?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on what.
Look, I'm about to choke for you. You probably your energy probably made me choke by even asking that damn question. The energy's like, bitch, hell no. What the hell you gonna ask me about those 70K, bitch? I'm about to choke to death for even disrespecting you by asking that question. So 70K wouldn't be enough.
I I don't think so, honestly. Not in
Okay.
this.
Okay. So maybe 100K.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Does he have to look a certain way?
I don't have a racial preference.
Okay.
For men that are not too skinny, though, he has to be a little on the thicker side, I guess.
Okay. I mean, listen, you always have more options when you're open up to all races. It's just
Right.
what it is. You know, you're gonna have more options. Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
1 second. I know everyone says this, but I mean, I did expect you to pick me today, but I don't know. I just wasn't ready. I just got home from the gym. Sorry. Let's see. Let me move
All
this out
right.
of.
You're in great shape. 43. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. Am I saying it right, Marie?
Yes.
Marie, 43, Libra. When was your last relationship?
It was about a year ago.
Oh, bring yourself back up. You're so low now. I don't know what happened. um, you said a year ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I declined that one.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
So I'm an overthinker.
Okay.
I'm an overworker. When it comes to my boutique, I'm constantly working. I'm working all day. So I do try to balance that out with my daughter. She's my youngest. She's the last one here, and my grandson. But it's hard. It's hard sometimes.
You're a grandmother?
Yeah, I have a 3-year-old grandson.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you
Yeah,
work a lot.
and I have a hard time deciding where I want my body to be when it comes to the gym. So at first I wanted to go for like the bodybuilder physique, but now I'm like, maybe not. It's not for me because I can't eat that much. So I'm always up and down now just because of that. So just the indecisive part, I guess.
Okay. Indecisive. All right. Is that 3?
Yes.
Okay. Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
So I have really good energy. I don't cheat. Most of my kids are grown, so I do have a lot of freedom. Um, yeah, I'm just a really great person. And
Okay.
yeah, a lot of people, they connect with. I'm an introvert, but for some reason, people are always comfortable coming up to me and talking. So I
Okay.
think
What is the age range you would date?
45 and up.
45 and up.
Yeah.
Okay. 45 and up. So this is Marie. Does he have to be in Southern California? I can't remember.
Northern California? No, he doesn't. My daughter is almost out of school, so I'm open to moving.
Okay, you're open to moving. So this is Marie, 43, Libra, Northern California, mom to four, online boutique, two men. Do you want to get married?
I'm open to it.
Open to it. Okay. And she wants a provider. So she did say, if y'all get together and it gets there, honey, you paying all the bills. She might buy an apple or two.
Exactly.
But she ain't paying no light bill, no gas, no electric, no mortgage, no rent, no rental insurance, no mortgage insurance, no parking space fee.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Ooh, child, so you definitely don't believe in no 50-50
Oh,
situation.
no, not at all. Not at all, no.
Oh, I want to pick your brain. Tell me why this is such a strong, just curious. Why you are very strong, and if you do cohabitate with a man, you shouldn't have to pay any type of bill.
It may just be because that's how I was raised. Even with my first relationship with my boy's dad, he asked me to pay 50-50, and my parents kind of went in on him about that. So it's just how I was raised. My mom never paid 50-50 on anything, and she still had her own job. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough. It was how you raised, but rightfully so. This was your dad's family, right? Like you are your dad's child. Was it a stepdad?
Oh, it was both.
Oh, your mom
Yep.
didn't play no games. Both she had. So your mom was married to your dad and then married to another man,
Yes.
and both times she's never paid anything. Say it again.
They're providers.
Point blank. Period. Mama done set the standard. Is your mama Marjorie Harvey? Dude, you sound like you could be Lori Harvey's sister, child.
Right?
Said both. My dad and my stepdad. My mama don't pay no bills.
No.
I mean, look, it is what it is. How she was raised, child. You can't do nothing but respect that. So let's do it. I'm happy oh God, I got a little I'm happy I went down the road with you with that question. All right, let's do it. How can the guy reach out to you?
So I'm on Instagram. I put my IG name at the bottom. It's goddess_boutique, GAHDESS.
Did I ask you your age range?
Yes, 45 and up.
Okay, 45 and up. Oh, yeah, I wrote it down too. All right, so this is Marie, 45 and up. She's 43, a Libra, Northern California, 4 kids. Online, she owns her own online boutique. All
Yep.
right, boo. Well, let's see how it goes. Keep me posted how it goes, honey.
Oh, thank you. Have a great night.
Bye. She said both men, daddy and stepdaddy. Let me try to get it. I want to get a guy, but she seems very. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I want to get a guy. Let's try a guy. Hello?
Kendra G, what up, baby?
What up? I think I've seen your name on
I was on
something.
here. Yeah, I was on here once. Maybe was it 2 years ago?
Oh, okay. Do you have an update?
Not on that. My boy Mike Rich told me to come back on. So Sergeant Mike.
Okay. But you were on my show 2 years ago?
I think it was about 2 years ago, yeah.
Did you meet anybody?
Not really. I mean, I got a lot of DMs. Nothing significant, no.
All right, let's start from the top. Your name is Mike, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Where you calling
Yep.
me from, Mike?
Chicago, but I'm from Philly.
You're from Philly, Chicago.
Philadelphia.
I got
I'm
my
not gonna
window open.
twerk like the other Mike earlier from Philly.
So Mike, Chicago. How old are you?
38.
38. You look good for 38. I would have thought younger. 38.
Thank
What you
you.
do for a living?
Finance, project manager.
Finance. You have any children?
I do. I was married for 10 years. 4, 2 boys, 2 girls.
You got 4 kids. How old are your children?
12, 11, 8, and almost 4.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
2018.
And your
So
child, are all your kids by your ex-wife?
oldest 3 and then youngest ex-fiance. So I jumped into
Okay.
a rebound relationship right after the divorce.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the oldest 3 are by your ex-wife, and then your 4-year-old is by the woman you got with once you. Now, was you with her while you was married?
No.
Okay. After you got married, and
Yeah,
that didn't
yeah.
work out.
No, we co-parent well, but I wasn't ready for no relationship right after a divorce. It was just one of them knee-jerk things that I learned from.
All right. Do you want more kids?
No, that's the deal breaker. Can we say that loud enough? No, no more no more chillings.
So
I don't
that
mind
means
if
you.
a woman has kids, but I don't
I
want
was
any
gonna
more.
say, so perfect for you would be a woman with kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, why you say it like that? You don't want any kids, so
Well, no, I mean, it could be a woman who doesn't have kids who's not interested in having kids, right? So, I mean, what other scenario? That could work.
let me ask you this: is that your ideal scenario? A woman who doesn't have kids that doesn't want kids?
No, my ideal scenario, Kendra, is a woman who has kids and or was married before, because there's certain nuances that they understand, right? So I don't have to tell you I'm putting my kids to sleep. I'm not going to be texting you for the next 20, 30 minutes. Just certain things that you get. So that's the ideal situation. But I'm open.
What I like about that though is that's you. It's
That's
like,
me.
I mean, like your request is a woman, your mirror, which I can respect because a
Yep.
lot of times I get people who don't want themselves, but you want
Yeah.
someone, you want a woman who was once married, so an ex-wife with children.
Yep. Exactly.
Now,
Yep.
let me ask you this: does it matter if she was once married versus a woman with kids but never married? Is there a difference
No,
to
no,
you?
no. No, the married thing, that's just a plus. I prefer with kids. I think here's my theory. My theory is marriage and or parenthood, it just forces you out of some level of selfishness. It just teaches you got to be patient, right? You got to get up 3 in the morning and change the baby. Same thing with marriage. It makes you a little bit more aware of other people. It's not guaranteed. So that's kind of my lens. And those who have kids and or have been married tend to be a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more accommodating, understanding. So that's the theory.
Okay. Well, let's
Yeah.
keep going. Mike, what is your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. All right. So we got Mike, Chicago. Virgo, 38, works in finance, 4 kids, was once married.
Mhm.
So 3 kids are by his ex-wife, and then 1 kid is by another woman. What kind of woman you looking for?
What kind of woman? So I want her to be feminine. Y'all, they're a little rough out here in Chicago.
Give me
Feminine.
examples so they can know. Let's educate. So what do you consider
Okay.
rough?
Very defensive. And I say this because, I think Chicago women have PTSD from these Chicago niggas. So it's a cycle. So they come to the stage, the dating stage, very defensive, and almost like what you want type of energy. And I get it because of what they've been through. But for somebody who is looking for a partner, a wife, it can be a little off-putting sometimes.
Mhm.
Um, so, I want somebody feminine. I want to be attracted to them. Um, and somebody with a partner mindset. That goes back to that parenthood thing. They just understand certain nuances. So they think we and ours versus yours and mine. That's kind of my mindset.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. So you don't want that. Anything else? Because I kind of jumped in. Any other requirements?
You gonna laugh because I think we laughed about this before. I'm an ass guy, Kendra. Don't tell nobody, but you gotta have a cupcake or something, some cake back there for me. Um, and then I'm goofy and I'm fun. I like to have fun, right? I'm not a stick in the mud. I did date this girl once, and she didn't like going out. She wasn't as social. That didn't really work. So that's kind of me. And a Christian. You don't have to be. We're not going to church every Sunday type of, but I think foundationally we got to at least have the same beliefs. So life start life and we can both pray to the same God type of thing. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, okay. Now let's
Yeah.
get to these deal breakers. So no flat asses.
No. You know who I like? I shouldn't even do that. Never mind.
Not do it. I want you to
Uh,
say it.
so I like this one. I guess she's my little crush, celebrity crush. Uh, she gonna kill me. You probably know her, Jazz Jackson,
Oh
Chicago.
yeah, she's beautiful.
She is, yeah. I met her once at an event. Um,
I don't know her. I know of her.
no other, yeah. You know
Right.
what it is? She's beautiful on the outside, but I like her mental. So I'm looking for somebody with the same mature mentals. I think she does therapy. Somebody who's been in the space where they're working on herself. Um, I just like that. That's the
Well,
piece that I
have you
like.
ever tried to shoot your shot and talk to her directly?
Yeah, we exchanged IGs. This was maybe a couple years ago. She was in a relationship then or something. And so that, that was that.
So are you shooting your shot again right now? Like,
I mean, kinda. I'm not kinda, but don't tell nobody, but kinda.
she's a
She
top
cool.
tier woman. That's a top tier woman right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's
that's the
solid.
type of woman that you desire.
The mentals. I love her mentals. I don't want to. She's like in the top tier shape, right? So a lot of women. She trained a lot of women, right? So I'm not saying you got to look like her per se, but I like the way she carries herself. I like a classy woman, fun woman, and I don't know her, right? We had one little exchange, but I like the characteristics of somebody who can fit in any room, can kind of flow, go with the flow, not a stick in the mud. Yeah, that's kind of my vibe. I'm pretty chill.
Okay, okay. So now we got more of an idea. I don't know if everybody knows who she is though. So there, I think I'm gonna add a picture so you guys can see the woman he's speaking of. And you never know, maybe this will get back to her, and we could get a response from her. Oh, you know what? Let me do this much. I'll go to her IG because the people watching right now. Do you know her
Hmm.
Instagram?
Not off jump. Something Jazz Jackson, or I don't know if it's.
Jazz Jackson.
Yeah.
I lived in Chicago, so I'm familiar. I don't
All right, you
know.
moved then. Right, right.
Yeah, but Jazz.
I do know J Sculpt is her company, so she probably got some.
Let's see if we can find it. Ooh, child, it's not coming. I don't know it. Let me see. Let's see. You said Jazz Jackson.
Oh,
Oh. Okay,
you
I
got it.
found it. It's simply Jazz.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me go to a good picture. I mean, she has.
She gonna
Okay,
kill me.
this is. I
She
mean,
gonna kill me.
this is gonna be the best picture. I mean, she's beautiful. So for those who are just curious of the girl he's just talking about, his crush. There she goes. That's his crush. Okay, that's his
Of all
crush.
the Kendra,
That's
all the
his
pictures
crush.
you gonna pick that.
I mean, I'm trying to look. I think that was like. I mean, wait. Okay, there's another picture. Okay, there's a good picture.
That's a
That's his
good one.
crush.
She look classy, down to earth.
Well, she
So
looks
these,
classy in the other picture too. She's a fitness person,
yeah, I mean
so
that's her job, right?
yeah. I mean, no, she looks classy in both. No, she's a top tier girl.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jazz girl, you got a crush. You live in Chicago.
She know.
Oh, she know. So what you doing here with my women? And how you want
No,
somebody from my show to reach out to you now,
no,
Mike?
no, 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 no. I'm not coming to Jazz. I'm saying that's the type of situation I would in. I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know her. We had one exchange about 2 years ago. But I
All
like
right.
the qualities of the mentals. That's the main thing. To me, a
Okay.
relationship, I mean, you obviously I gotta be attracted, but it's gotta be a mental thing too. At this I'm almost 40. I mean, so it's not just about the sex and the physical attraction. I want somebody who can really work through issues and what I mean, the real stuff.
I do want to say this. Her body is natural. If you actually follow her story, she transforms herself and
Yeah.
she works out. So, like again, I don't know her in real life, but I know
Right.
that much. I know that her body is natural and she's a trainer. So, for all the ladies that was hating, she ain't had no surgery. Like she
That's
worked out.
facts.
So,
Facts.
it is what it is. You could watch the journey for yourself. There are some women who do the old school way of working out and not buying bodies all the time. It does still exist. I know we are in a very normal people get surgery, and I get that, but
Right.
and that's not her case. Just FYI. But back to you,
Yep.
boo. Okay. All right. So your deal breakers. Let's go there and keep it going.
Deal breakers. No kids. Don't try to
Wait a
convince
minute.
me.
You're not saying no kids because you got 4 kids, Mike.
No, no, no. I don't want to have any more kids. I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
you don't want to have any
Yeah,
more
yeah.
kids. But I'm saying, what does a woman have that would be a deal breaker for you?
Okay. If I want classy, I don't want ghetto. I really want grown ass woman vibes. I mean, that's really it. Physical touch, quality time is my top two love language. So if you don't like that, I'm real touchy feely. That ain't gonna work. Um, Deal breakers. And if you're not a lover of life, again, I love living, right? So I've been through some things. So now at this point in my life, I really like living. So if you're not intentionally loving life, taking risk, I want to dib and dab into the entrepreneurial space. You don't have to be in that space, but at least be a supporter, right? I'm looking for a partner. I'm just looking for a partner. I don't want an Instagram chick who is the center of the universe. I've had the bad ones, and they kind of like everything's about me, me, me. I'm good. I'm good on that, right? I want somebody who's down to earth, who's ready to enjoy life, build, and that's kind of it, Kendra.
Okay. Now,
Oh,
does
you
she
know
have to
what?
look? Yes.
Have some style, because I'm from Philly, and some of the Midwest. You see, I'm being PC. Some of the Midwestern
Mhm.
women, um, not as stylish for me. So I like style. I like fashion. That's the thing.
You want to talk to your woman? I want to ask you a question because I saw a couple of these comments in the comment section. I want to pick your brain on this.
Sure.
I feel like when women come on my show, we see a lot of women, well, not even women, but men will say that they want a man that's out of their league, that they're not
Mm,
on the same level. Now,
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Keep it a buck.
Granted, you was married, so 3 kids are by your ex-wife, and then you have another child by another woman. So I don't want to say you have 2 baby mamas because one was actually a wife, but
Hmm.
that situation and 4 kids. Some
Right.
will say, and I don't know Jazz's background, but I think she has no kids. What would you say to some people in the comments are saying she's out of your league? That type of woman can be out of your league. What's your response to that?
I said, okay. I'm not fighting you. What Paul say? I'm mad at no, I don't fight that, right? I'm comfortable in who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Um, if we're just basing it upon looks, I've had a jazzes before, right?
No, you're attractive. So I would
That's what I'm
say,
saying. It's more than just looks, but I get it. And to them, I say, okay, okay, cool.
oh, that says she has a child. I didn't know that. Someone said she has
Yeah, I
a
think she
child.
got a son.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, they know. Okay. Oh, well, then that might, because I mean, she has a child, so that's different.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay, fair enough. I was have one thing I like though. This is what I think men do. Men are like, listen, you didn't really give too much pushback. Like, okay, you're not into me. Okay, next. Right? Like, let's go with the girl who
It
is
is what
into
it
me.
is. Right,
I'm not
right.
gonna. And you say I'm not gonna fight it. Whereas sometimes people do fight that stigma of someone being out of. I
I
think it
think
goes
that's
all the way.
insecurity.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insecurity when you've come into the place where you're comfortable in your own skin. And I teach some of the stuff on my IG page, right? I teach about relationships and really my lens is I did a lot of work on myself after my divorce, a lot of therapy and a lot of kind of self-help stuff. So I'm very comfortable in who I am and who I'm not. And so I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm just being Mike. And if I'm out of your league, okay, cool.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a league for me.
Fair enough. All right. So we already got kind of looks because you said you want to ask. Is there anything else that's important to you in the looks atmosphere?
Oh, and it looks. Just general hygiene. Just take care of yourself, right? Overall, I don't want like, I don't want nothing ghetto. I mean, I'm gonna just say it like that. I don't want nothing ghetto. I want classy. I want fun. But yeah, that's about it. That's about
Okay.
it.
Now, what about money? Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
No, that ain't really important to me.
Okay. So you'd be
Yeah,
a provider.
I would. Yeah.
You would. Okay. All right, Mike. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh shoot, the Kendra Cam. Me and my dad bod. So COVID. I got my COVID.
COVID was
But
3 years ago.
damn, you ain't supposed to say that out loud. I know. I'm in a good weight though. You know what, Kendra? I've been skinny my whole life. I've been like a, I've been a certain. They gonna eat me up, so I ain't even gonna say it. But I've been a certain weight my whole life. But now I'm starting to get my old man weight. It feels
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. So Mike, Chicago, 38. What's the age range you would date?
Ooh, age range. Let's go 30, maybe 34 to about 44. I think is good.
34 to 44. 34 to 44.
I'm
Okay.
flexible given the situation.
All right. When was your last relationship?
Hmm. I've had a couple like 3 month boys that didn't really work out. 3 month relationships, I
So
mean.
after 3 months, is that when you
That's
realize
that's it.
what happens
Real
the third
talk.
month? What's going on the third month that makes you realize this ain't gonna work?
No, I wrote this shit down. I was like, yo, I'm noticing there's a 3 month thing. And like after the third month, I think the situation reveals itself, like whether we are actually going to be compatible or not. And this is for me. And I'm not saying it's all their fault. I'm just saying after 3 months, that's where it really hits the road, right? So I had maybe 2 3 month relationships like in the past year and a half. But my last full on relationship was probably like 2.5 years ago.
Okay. I'm curious, what was the ending of the 3 month relationships? What was revealed that you said you got to end it?
Well, the last one, she wasn't a Christian. She had a lot of similar core values, but foundationally that was like off. So that's when I learned that okay, I need somebody at least have the same beliefs as me. And then she wasn't out. She didn't really like to go out. Well, on top of that, she kind of hated when I go out. So it wasn't that she wasn't outgoing, but she was kind of shitting on me, kind of going out and being social. So that was one that didn't work. And then the other one, she was recently divorced and she wasn't ready. She was where I was after my marriage. And so I noticed that. I'm like, okay, been here, done that. I'm good. I'm gonna give you some time. And so that was that.
Well, listen, I know everybody hates, not everybody, I shouldn't say that. I like the Steve Harvey book. And the only reason I bring it
Mm,
up is because Steve Harvey said a 90-day rule, and
it's
that's three
real.
months.
It's real.
Yeah, that's
It
three
is
months.
real.
Okay. So now, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws. One, I come in hot. I'm a leader. I'm an alpha dude. So if I like you, I'm coming in hot. I think they call it applying pressure. Like I apply pressure, right? So that's one. Some women don't like that. Some don't find it to be a problem. So that will be one. I'm a teacher by nature, but I got humility, so I don't always think I'm right. But naturally, I always want to teach something, and so I don't mind if my girl say, "Mike, just cool out. This ain't a lesson. You're not, we ain't in class right now." So I'm always in teaching mode. Not always, but sometimes. So that can be annoying to the wrong person if she can't check me, and I'm open to being checked, right? Um, and I think the last one is I'm working on living in the gray spaces. My mind likes to look at the world through black and white, and life ain't black and white, right? So I'm working on incorporating living in the gray. Like if it's not concrete, it's okay. It's gonna be concrete after a while. So just being more flexible. That's something I'm working on.
Being more flexible. Um,
Yeah.
I think I forgot this question. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Um, Probably about a month ago.
Oh, is that woman an option for long term?
No,
Why not?
different values. It was more like a dating thing that kind of just spun into that, but it didn't last.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike, does the woman have to be in Chicago?
No,
No.
no, no. Mm-mm.
Did you give me your, oh, you did 34 to 44 is your aiding range. All right. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Lucky to be with me. I think I'm a good partner. I'm fun. Uh, I really I want to just do life with somebody, right? So I'm all about my person. I'm a great teammate. I'm a great male cheerleader. Pause. I think it's fun. I'm goofy, nasty, fun, travel. I mean, I think all the good stuff.
He thinks all the good stuff. All right. Let's do it. Mike, Chicago, 38, Virgo, finance, 4 children. His biggest deal breaker is he does not want any more kids. So,
No, 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 no. Don't convince me. Don't try to convince me. It happens all the time. Because I look young and then 20 something be like, oh, can I just get one? I'm like, no, you can't. Oh, you know what? And no if you got pictures with the duck lips and they're doing this, I'm good. I mean, it's
wait, wait,
just,
wait. The audio, excuse me, the Wi-Fi went out. What's the example of the picture you don't like?
they be doing this with the duck lips. Yeah, I need you to be graduated from that pic. I mean, it's cute, but I'm joking, a little joking. I'm not hating, but
It says Mike speaks. What is that? What do you speak with? What do you do?
so I speak on relationships. I speak on really helping individuals position themselves for healthy relationships. Really working on themselves. Really working on understanding who they are and what they want out of relationships. You can't always guarantee you'll find your partner. I say relationships is like finding a needle in a haystack. So you got to go through a lot of hay sometimes to find your needle, and that's just what it is. But at least you'll know when you found them who you are, what you bring to the table, type of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it, Mike. How could the woman reach out to you that is interested?
Mike Speaks, Mike underscore Speaks too. You hit me on IG, shoot me a DM, and I'll check it and get back.
Well, check it and get back. What do you say to people, but you're single and you speak on relationships?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I learned through my divorce. I learned a lot, right? And then learning to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You got to understand who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and they're looking for other people to make them happy, and that doesn't make any sense to me, right? So understand what makes you happy, and um, and I think that's a start for me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Mike.
Yeah,
Well, you keep me posted how it goes, and I'm gonna see if
I
Jazz
will.
is down for you too.
I appreciate you, Kendra.
All right, bye, boo.
All right, baby.
Let's keep going. Okay, let me get. I got a couple of ladies waving. Hello. I can't hear you, baby.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, you was waving to the camera. What's your name, boo?
Yeah, my name is Rosemary.
Rosemary. Where you calling me from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
North New Jersey. How old are you?
25. I just turned 25 this Saturday, 11/11.
So Rosemary, North New Jersey, 25. What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. What do you do for a living?
I am a tech pro and a creative pro and an artist. I work for a tech store and I make nails.
And you make nails. You're 25.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. So Rosemary, North New Jersey, 25, Scorpio, tech pro, and you make nails?
Yeah.
Okay. No kids. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I want an honest man, a man who communicates, who's very loving and romantic. I'm a very romantic person. I like to do adventures. I like someone who's really into nature and very intelligent. Look wise, I'll probably get into it, but no, I'm not too picky, and I'm not very. I don't discriminate. Like I just want someone who knows themselves and who's just confident in who they are and what they want.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Uh, Definitely aggression. Someone who is not ambitious, who doesn't want kids, who doesn't want a family, who isn't family oriented, doesn't seek knowledge or to learn. Um, yeah, I just really don't like someone who's also arrogant or narcissistic. So, a very healthy, open-minded, well-rounded person.
Okay. Excuse me. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, just healthy and fit, and I like hair. I like someone who has hair. um, that's about it.
Healthy and fit. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I make pretty well, so I just think you have to, know how to be financially stable. You have to just treat yourself well, know how to treat me well, take care of those around you, and you just make enough to not be, on the streets and take care of yourself, be clean, and have, good amount of income to make a living day to day.
All right. Who's that in the background?
That's my dog squeaking his toy.
Oh, I was like, I thought I heard a human child. It's a dog.
It's
Okay.
my dog, yeah.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. So I was just getting ready to go to bed.
Okay. We see you. Is this this is your bedroom?
This is my office.
Your office. Okay. So Rosemary, Northern New Jersey. Do you want them to be in New Jersey?
No, they don't have to be in New Jersey unless they're willing to travel or willing to pay for me to travel. But however, if they're international, they just really have to have a place here in America. I am a full-time student as well. So I'm finishing up my bachelor's. And just be willing to make time for me.
Okay. You said if he Um, if he doesn't live in Northern, if he does not live in Northern, can I speak? God, I'm getting stuttered. If he does not live in Northern New Jersey, he has to fly you to him.
Or be willing to come to me.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not gonna answer, but I'm willing to let anyone who I'm speaking to know.
Gotcha. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I procrastinate a lot just because I have so many ideas and a lot of things on my mind. Um, I can be clingy just because I like to make sure they're okay. That they're fed, that they made it anywhere they were going okay, their destination. And I suppose that I'm really hardworking and I'm always just doing something. I'm always trying something new. I'm always just seeking new adventures. I'm like, if I've never skated before, if I've never bungee jumped, if I've never done something, I'm always willing to say okay. But sometimes, the risks are too high.
Okay, that dog is having a great time.
He loves to just get my attention when I'm on the phone. Come here, Mambo. Mambo. You're okay. Okay, he's good. He doesn't want to be on.
Okay, are you bringing the dog up?
Yeah, sure. Why not? He's cute.
Aww.
Boy.
So cute. Hi, baby. I love dogs. I love small dogs. All right, let's keep going. So, Rosemary, I did your 3 flaws, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the age range you would date? You're 25.
I am 25. I would say I'll date from 24 to 40.
24 to 40. Oh, you go to 40. So see, oh, okay. You always
If
talk
they're
about
40, they just have to have a young heart. They just gotta be very up to understanding of current events and what's happening now. Not very not too old school, I would say, even though I'm very open to.
Okay. Can he have kids?
I prefer not to have kids because I want a lot of kids. I see myself having a lot of kids.
How many kids do you want?
Minimum of 2. I'm an only child, so I've just always been
well, 2 kids ain't really a lot of kids. That's
minimum. I'm saying minimum. If I have 2 and that person's willing to adopt and we have a good stable life and income and a big loving home, I'm willing to have as many as my blessings desire. So
got you. Okay. All right. So why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I know how to take care of myself. I'm very loving and I'm very family oriented. I'm very intelligent. I speak 3 languages. I'm very I'm very confident in myself. I know who I am. I know exactly what I want from my life and my career. And it's hard to catch up with that sometimes. So people often just where people don't match me is that they're not ready to get married. They're not ready to have kids. They already have them, or anything like that. And I just really want someone who knows themselves and is willing to meet me and be my partner, and just share all my goals and have their own goals to really be my ride or die.
And there you have it. So this is Rosemary, Northern New Jersey, 25, Scorpio, tech pro, no kids. She wants a lot of kids. She also makes nails. She'll date 24 to 40. How could the guy reach out to you, honey?
You'll see my Instagram handle right here. And take it from there. Thank you so much for having me, Kendra. I'm such a huge fan. I see you
so
every
much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bo.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, let's see if I got a guy. I'm trying to do girl, guy to mix it up. Got a lot of women. Everybody's waving to me. Let's try right here. Hello?
Hi. Hey, beautiful.
Hi, you ready?
Yes.
What's your name, honey?
Butter.
Is your name Butter? Okay, Butter. Butter, where you calling us from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio?
Yes.
Cleveland, Ohio. How old are you?
I'm 44.
44. What you do for a living?
I'm a tattoo artist.
Tattoo artist. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3 boys. They are 16, 22, and 25.
16, 22, 25. All by the same man?
No, my oldest has a different father. My two youngest have the same father, which was my ex-husband, which I've been divorced since back in 2013.
Okay, so you was once married. So
Yes.
two are by your ex-husband and then another man.
Yes.
Okay. What do you, oh, you told me. So Butter, Cleveland, Ohio. What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 7th. Hey.
I got a birthday twin. You're born, you're
Yes.
44. I'm the same age, 1979.
Yes.
Yes, you are the second birthday twin. Yes. May
Hey.
7th, 44. That means we're born the same day,
Yes.
same year. What's your
I
daddy
know.
name? Shit.
You I know.
No, someone said finally. She's the second one. I met another woman a couple weeks ago who was also 44, May 7th. So same birthday. I'd be so excited when I meet a birthday twin. All right. So let's keep going. So Butter, I know you don't. I know you don't. Shit. I know you don't. I don't even have to wonder. Okay.
Okay, say that.
So
Say that.
Butter, Cleveland, Ohio, 44 tourist tattoo, 3 boys, once married. What kind of man you looking for?
Mature, someone who's ready to build. I want a partner, a teammate, someone who is fun, honest, communicating, who is about their business, who is stable, who is ready to reciprocate everything I actually have to offer. So I'm not going to ask for a lot of things that I cannot do. Like, I'm not going to say you have to pay all my bills because I'm not about to pay all your bills. I don't do 50-50 because I don't think it's always fair. It depends on the situation. There's always gray areas. So I believe in teamwork. I am a light. So, I'm a nurturer and I like to help people. So I want someone who's willing to do the same thing. Very supportive. I'm very open. I'm acceptable to my flaws and I'm willing to learn. And I'm pretty easygoing, but I'm very mature and about my business as well. I'm a family oriented person. So, I love my children. They have to have children. So I would hope so, or at least be acceptable to children, because then you would understand that type of lifestyle when it comes to balancing family and work as well.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone who puts their whole life on IG. I do not like everything you do. Every time you get mad or every time you have an issue that you're just putting your business out there, like every single thing you eat, every time we're holding hands, like that's just weird to me. Like Instagram's not your therapist. Um, Someone who does not talk or is open or is very honest. I'm ready for a relationship. I'm in it for the long term. So I don't like games.
Okay, you was married before. Do you want to get married again?
I definitely see myself getting married again eventually.
Okay, eventually. All right.
Eventually.
Does he have to be in Cleveland, Ohio?
No, no, he does not. Close enough to travel to, but no, he does not have to be in Cleveland, Ohio.
What's the age range you would date?
I would prefer to stay 40 and up, but depending on the maturity level and their life stance of where they're at mentally, maybe closer to 40, but preferably 40 and up.
40 and up. Okay. Um, does he make a certain amount of money?
No, he does not, but he has to be hardworking and willing to work. Like I said, very supportive. I'm a team player, so I'm going to support you in what you're doing, and you have to be willing to be open and supporting me as well.
Okay. And did I ask you about looks? Does he have to look a certain way?
No, you didn't ask me, but no, just I don't have specific looks. I just want to be attracted to you just as well as you have to be attracted to me. So No specific looks. A lot of that comes from within. Honestly, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but seriously, once you get to know someone, their looks kind of change. Because fine ass people could start to look really ugly when they're ugly inside. So no, I
Okay,
don't
fair.
have specific looks. I prefer to be my height or taller. I don't want somebody like really short, but I'm 5'7", so.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. I so wasn't ready.
Oh, you look great. That's represent. Her birthday, May 7th. She is my Taurus twin, looking fine at 43. That's what I'm talking
Thank
about,
you.
girl.
With 3 boys, 3 big boys.
3 big boys, mom to 3. All right. Oh, could the guy have kids?
Yes, absolutely. I have kids. That would be weird if I said
Okay.
he couldn't have children.
All right. When was your last relationship, buddy? Like you got all the right answers, child. When was your last
Um,
relationship?
it's been a long time since I've had a real relationship. I have talked to guys on and off. They don't really last that long because there's always something that comes out, that you find out. It just means it wasn't meant to be. It doesn't work. So it's been a while. I have dated. I haven't had a serious relationship since I've been divorced. It's just been kind of short-term dating. I'm very careful about who takes my space.
Okay, fair enough. Cousin Calvin, he lives in, I think he must live in Houston. He told me in the comment section to ask you, would you move to Texas?
You know, it's funny. My parents and my sisters in Texas, in
Ooh,
Houston.
child, cousin Calvin in the comment section, you might just get your wish granted.
But see,
Overall, would you relocate for love?
I would eventually. I have a son who has 2 years left of school. He's in his junior year. And I also own my tattoo studio.
Oh,
So
so that's kind of like a local thing, right?
yeah, I have to. I mean, but by the time my son graduates, those kind of things can be ironed out. But that would give us time to learn each other before I make moves like that. I'm not about to just jump and move somewhere that fast.
Fair
So
enough.
that's what
All right.
dating and courting is about. And I would hope that the man that, consumes my space will be willing to court me properly so we could take the right steps.
All right then. Well, what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Butter? Did I ask you that already?
No, I'm very emotional, but I have been working on myself. So I would say continuously working on, because we can always like fix certain things about ourselves. So I would say just my emotions, and I've been doing really well with that. Because I'm very affectionate, I'm very loving. So I love very easy and I love hard. You know how Taurus do. We go in. And so I'm kind of like gung-ho. So I have to remember that everything isn't meant. And I have to remember to kind of like fall back a little bit just to allow space and time to fix itself. Um, I could get impatient because I know what I could bring to the table. And I have to remember that everybody's not on my pace. So
Okay. Fair enough. Um, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
because I'm dope. I'm a Taurus. No. No, but like I said earlier when we first started, I don't ask for anything that I'm not willing to do. I'm not that perfect list who you can't take to cheese factory type of chick. Um, I just everyone has their standards. So that's not a shot at anyone who has standards like that. But my thing is I'm very open and I kind of go with the flow. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to um be submissive, but that man has to know how to lead to allow me to be feminine. And so I'm kind of like a well-rounded woman. I work hard. I own my business. I take great care of my children. I take great care of myself. I hold myself at a high respect level. And I'm going to spoil the shit out of my man when I get the right one. And so, I don't ask for a whole lot. I give a lot. And it's a lot of rare things that a lot of women don't do these days. I was raised old fashioned. I cook, I clean. I don't ask for a lot of money. I think that everything that I'm going to get, I'm going to earn and I'm going to deserve it. And he's going to earn it from me too. So,
You know, she a Taurus. So I don't expect nothing but less. And she's born May 7th, the best day.
yes, the best day,
Best day on the
5/7.
universe. I really feel like May 7th should be a national holiday. I don't know who I got to talk to about that, but that's another conversation. So I don't expect anything less but from the best. So listen, I think you're pretty dope, but I do have this question. When was your last relationship again?
I haven't really had, when I dated someone some months back, it's been at least about 7, 8 months. It was very, very short, like a month short. So it's been a long time.
It's been a long time because I felt like your answers were pretty great. So what do you think is your challenge when it comes to meeting someone?
Getting out there. This is new for me. I've never done
Okay.
anything like this. I haven't done dating sites. I don't really, I go out, but I go out and I network. I'm a business person. So when I go out, I'm meeting people, but it's not to date. I don't like to hook up in bars. And so me putting myself out there is not really, doesn't really happen often. I kind of allow people to come to me. So my biggest thing is probably just drawing towards the wrong type of men, as far as the ones that need help versus
Oh,
the ones that are really ready for relationships. And that was a flaw of mine, because being a nurturer, we tend to do that. When you're a light, people draw to you for help, whether they
this
know
is
it or
true.
not. And so I tend to accept the wrong ones in my space when they need to just kind of get help from a distance.
Okay.
And
Well,
so,
I mean, I think you're dope, but I could be biased because her birthday and my birthday are the same
I
day.
mean, you
But I
you
think
already
other
know
people,
the energy thing, the energy
but I
thing.
think other people think you're dope too. So let's do it. Butter,
Thank
Cleveland,
you.
Ohio, 44 Taurus, tattoo, mom of three boys, was once married, open to getting married again. Correct?
Yes.
All right. How can the guy reach out to you?
My IG is that girl Butta. That girl is spelled normal, and Butta is Butta. It does have my business logo, Ink Therapy Studio, so you'll see that. But I am on there. You'll see my children. You'll see what I do. It's not a facade. I am who I am. I like to be silly. I'm fun. I'm outgoing. And there's no phoniness on my page. What you see is what you get right there. That's it.
What you see is what you get. Fair enough. All right, boo. Will you keep me posted, honey?
I will. And if you're ever in Cleveland, hit me up.
Cleveland. I don't think I'm ever going to be. You know what? I
Well,
take that back. Why would I go to
people
Cleveland?
don't know. Why wouldn't you come to Cleveland?
Why would I go to? Okay, don't be okay. I know I'm about to piss everybody off in Cleveland, but what would be the reason for me to go to Cleveland?
There's a lot of reasons to come to Cleveland. I
Give me
mean,
one.
there's some events might happen. I mean, you
Like
got a
what?
fellow
What
tourist
have been
out. You
going?
got
Listen, this is gonna sound real bougie. I do have a bougie side. I live in California, child. When you live in LA, it'd be hard for you to want to leave LA. So I'm trying to think of what would be the reason
that
I
is
would go to.
that is very true. I have
I
heard
will
that,
say
but it's
this: when
cool. It's
LeBron James
cool.
played for Cleveland, I think I went to an NBA game when he played for Cleveland.
Okay, that was dope. That's
I
a
know.
good
Shout out to
reason.
Cleveland. Listen, I love y'all. I will say this: at some point in time, when the app comes out, child, and trust me, ain't nobody waiting for that more than me. It's the company that I'm working with. But I will say this: there will be an app tour. I'm not sure if Cleveland's on the tour, but maybe eventually I'll do a tour, and that would be a reason for me to go.
Close to.
What's the vicinity? Is it Chicago?
I mean, Chicago's not far. I'll go to Chicago.
I mean, I'll probably be there. That was a really bougie answer. I'm sorry. All right, but we'll keep you posted how it goes.
I will, Kendra. Thank you. It was nice to meet you, gorgeous.
Bye, baby. Nice to meet you too.
Bye.
Listen, I know. Listen, shout out to Cleveland. Please don't be offended. But that was just, I really had to think. I'd be like, why would I go to Cleveland? I ain't never been to Mississippi. I don't plan on going. I don't think. I'm gonna tell you. I think I told you that. Y'all probably don't know. But as a kid, I watched the movie Mississippi Burning, and it just really turned me off of Mississippi. I just feel like it's racist in my mouth. The way I operate, child, a bitch gonna end up either in jail or they gonna try to. I don't know. That's just my. Listen, pray for me, y'all. These are my. These are my genuine thoughts. Please don't be offended. I love my cousins everywhere in the world. I really do. I'm very grateful. I truly am. But if you a cousin in Mississippi, I ain't going there. I'm sorry. I ain't going. Nope. I ain't going. I don't know if I'm going to Alabama either, child. I just feel like my mouth is too. I don't want to end up in jail or I don't want anybody to kill me. Shit. You know, it's for safety purposes. True story. I remember when my friend lives in Tennessee, and I was living in Atlanta, and I was driving to see her, and it was the year that Trump was running. And on my way to see her, I think she was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So on my drive on the highway, I saw so many billboards for Trump, "Make America Great Again," and "We a Trump State," and all these Trump signs. I was like, I can't live here. This would not work for me. I could not live there. So, but I love y'all. So if you are in one of the states that I just named, don't be offended. Please don't be offended, child. I love you no matter where you are. Let me get a guy. I gotta get a guy. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? What's
Oh,
your name, baby? Hello?
hello. Exodus.
Exodus. Oh, you got a deep voice. Exodus. Where
Yes,
you calling us from, Exodus?
calling from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. How old
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you?
I am 55.
55, a seasoned man. You look good for 55.
Thank you.
What you do for a living, Exodus?
I am in global banking.
Global baking. Okay, you have
Yes,
any
ma'am.
children?
I do.
How
I have
many kids?
2.
How old are your
I,
children?
one's 24 and the other is 18.
Okay, both by the same woman?
No.
No. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
About 2006.
Okay,
Yeah, it's been a
2006.
while. Yeah.
So Exodus, Tampa, Florida, 55, global bacon, 2 kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. All right. You said you was once married, right?
Yes.
Was once married. Let's do it. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Yeah, it's open-ended question. Um, as generic as it can be, good woman. I'm ex-military, ex-law enforcement. Um, so I, I manage my life and my finances and everything very well. So I just need someone who can. Well, I'm looking for someone, should I say, who who could complement my lifestyle, which is very open, very energetic. I do a lot of stuff. Skydive, which I don't do that so much anymore, but I'm an adventurer. So I'm always out. I'm always going somewhere. Um, do a lot of camping. Just spend a lot of time, well, in Georgia with the Melanated Camp Out group. I don't know if we have any people in here from who go to that, but um, because I'm doing so much outdoors and doing so much adventure, I tend to find that there's not a lot of sisters who are into that type of thing. And I do go up to Georgia a lot from Florida because Florida's a lot of swamp. So I head up north to the Carolinas, Georgia, out west, and just to really, I'm gonna say, get out and just live a little bit. High energy, but having a good time. I'm not going out killing deers and things like that. Just but someone who's open to, hey, I want to see the world. I want to see the country for more than it is. Because my alternative was going to be to become a passport bro, and I do have a
Okay,
passport.
I'm happy I got an alternative passport, bro, because I actually do not understand what that definition is. So can you explain to me what is the definition of a passport, bro?
All right. Um, Everybody's gonna have, there may be some dissension to what I'm about to say, but just the plain language of it is at some point you just kind of fed up with what's available in your area to you, and you want to go overseas and meet someone who is something different, something more exotic. Like for me, passport bro, I mean, I would do like Trinidad or Bahamas or something Caribbean, and to meet a exotic Caribbean person if that were the case. But it's not a hookup thing for everybody. It's sometimes just about meeting a different type, different, just get a different flavor. You can
So
get it here domestically.
although I'm quite sure appearance is a part of this, but I think when I hear it a lot, it's not about the appearance, it's about the mentality. So is that
Yeah.
what is the mentality that some men are seeking that they're not finding in America? So I really want to understand this theory.
Well, you kind of already know where that goes. I mean, it is that submissive this that someone who's appreciative, humble. And of course that's a hustle too. So it can be a hustle at times. And but usually it's just that, it's the difference. It's something different, but someone who's going to be more appreciative, because there is some sense that, sisters don't always appreciate brothers in that right way, or that we don't feel appreciated in that way, And I mean, my reason for doing the passport, bro, was just really because, everybody said you should try it. It would be something different,
Did you
because
try it?
I have not, I mean, I have a passport, but I travel. I mean, I was in the military, and I did a lot of that kind of traveling when I was in the military. So I know what the world looks like. I know what's out there. And but I just I'm husband material. I can't be a boyfriend. I can't, and I'm not looking for a girlfriend. So I'm somebody's husband. So, my cliche is that I can't date. I don't want to be dating because I believe the sister before she said the good word courting, which I don't hear that much, but um I say I don't date because I don't want my future wife to think I'm out there cheating on her. So, because I could be somewhere on a date and my future wife may say, that's my husband sitting over there. Because if I'm on a date, that means I'm just kind of liking you, but I'm not really into you like that.
So
You
you
know,
don't date?
I I do. I believe in courtship. I'm principled when it comes to courtship. Let's say old school, you could say to a degree when it comes to courting, and I don't want to get into the deep logic behind it, but there is a difference between courting and dating.
I want you to.
And
Listen. I'm learning tonight. I like to learn. So what's the difference between courting and dating?
all right, I'll give you just the skinny of it. Um, Dating and courting look a lot alike. A person can meet someone and you're interested in that person, and hey, I like you, but I'm still able to like other people. I might be interested in other people. So you're somebody I'm into, but you know, you make me mad or whatever, I may still be able to go see these other people. Courting says, I like you, I'm interested in you, and I'm going to see where this goes. And if I'm angry at you, I'm still going to put the effort in until I realize that there's nothing left, that we just don't work. Then I'm gonna go another direction. But I'm exclusive to getting to know you.
I was I was gonna ask you that. Is
Yeah.
courting an exclusive dating situation?
Courting is exclusive to getting to know a person, yes, in a sense. But you may meet a person, you connect great for 2 days, and 2 days later, But the thing is, you put 100% of your effort into that person
Okay.
in that moment, and you're not everything's not an option because right now I tend to feel like there's a lot of you know, everybody's an option right now. You can dating kind of opens it up to that. Hey, I'm a dater. I'm into the dating scene, and I think that's great. I think people who do that, they enjoy that and they want to do that. And I don't have any bones against it. I'm a principled type person. I'm a provider. I consider myself a high value man, so I don't, and I have a Jeep Gladiator. So, I mean, I have a I have a wonderful. I have a Jeep Gladiator and a cowboy hat. So I was told if you got a Jeep and a cowboy hat, you're good to go. You're set for life. So I have
Okay,
both
a
of
couple
those.
things I want to, and I'm
So,
learning tonight. I like to have these
okay.
type of conversations.
Yeah.
So, Exodus. Now, I
Yeah.
don't think so, but a couple of cousins are telling me to ask you: are you blind?
I am not blind. I got a glare coming off of this.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
we dispelled that theory a lot of because
Yeah.
the way you're squinting, I was
Yeah. It's
thinking
the
why you
glare.
do like if he's blind, he's like Denzel Washington in that movie because he's around this whole world. He's jumping out of planes. He's traveling. Like you'd be an incredible blind man.
That would be really great. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I have a glare coming from me from this light. So I'm trying to give you the light that you asked for. So
Okay.
I
Now,
apologize.
are you now? Do you now? You said a couple things about Black women, and I believe this has been your
Mhm.
experience. So, do you want Black women? Are you open to all races? Is there ethnicity preference or not?
There is this ethnicity preference. I love my queens. I love my sisters. That's what I want. That's what I prefer because there's nothing better. So yes, that's where my heart is at. So I'll say this. I don't go outside my race.
Okay. So
Yes.
you prefer a Black woman? Okay. Only
Yeah.
option.
That's what I prefer.
That's what you prefer. What
Yeah.
are some of the challenges in your courting experience that you're having with the black women you have courted or dated?
Um, just I would say, well, I'll speak on a recent challenge. The being straightforward, being straight up, and being honest about where you're at in your current status. Um, and I'll say that that would mean to, even though you're not lying, you're just avoiding telling the truth.
Okay.
So I tend to find out, people have multiple things going on, and I just I kind of have a low zero tolerance level to that. I kind of find myself to be a first round draft pick, and I don't want to be second.
Woo!
I don't
He
need
said
to.
he first round. You can't have another if you got him.
Yeah, you know, I mean, because I check all the boxes financially, stability, like my lifestyle. I don't, I, I'm a homeowner here in Florida, and but I'm solo, and I'm that way because I've chosen to be, and I think because I'm into ministry, and one of the things I've discovered, I've been a part of a singles ministry group, actually one of the co-leaders, and I would listen to the things that women would say about dating and their whole situations, and I promise you, hearing those stories, it kind of made me not want to date. It's like, I'm kind of good on my own, So I got comfortable in that for a while. I'll be honest with you, but it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that I'm meant for more than that. I should be with a good woman, and I'm now to the point where, you know what, I like my Jeep because I am a Jeep guy. So I'll tell you, if anybody who if you can't ride in a Jeep that's naked with topless and doors and windows off, then it's not gonna work. It's
Oh, she
just
got to be able to ride in the Jeep naked with no
no,
clothes
no, no,
on.
no. The Jeep is naked. It's called when
Oh,
you
okay.
when you take.
I
But
said,
I
"Ooh,
was
child, this woman got to. Ooh, child, she gonna catch a cold.
no,
She
she
gonna
doesn't
get
do that. No,
sick."
no, no, no. This is Florida. But the Jeep's gonna be naked. You just gotta be okay. Which if your hair can't stay in, then it's probably gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
I knew it was coming up. He said, if the hair can't stay in, well, shout out to the weave wig wearers who don't be liking the window down, child. He go work for Exodus, so he like the car. That wig got to be laid down or hold it down, child. When you in the car, just
Stapled
hold it
in or
like this
something.
when the car go off, cause woo, yeah.
Now there's a lot of because you said you're in the shy, right? There's a
I
whole
live
lot of
in LA now. I lived in
okay,
Chicago
okay,
for a year, so
yeah,
I
but
moved
the
to LA
shy we
5
got
months.
the shy Jeepers and the
Oh
Atlanta
no, oh no,
Jeepers,
listen,
all of them.
no, I
Yeah,
totally get this, and I'm totally not that
yeah,
woman. You can't do it with me. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't pass that rule, Exodus. I'm here to tell you. But there's a lot of black women who got their natural hair
yeah.
who definitely can follow that rule. Kendra G ain't one of them though. Hell no. I don't want no drop top. How much money this motherfucking wig costs, and it's going below when we go down. See, it ain't gonna work for me, Exodus. You right. I'm the black girl you talking about
I
that. So
got
you
you.
might have to go get you a passport. But shouts to all my sisters who got their natural hair. Or I mean, I could just hold it down, but I probably don't want to. But I got what you're saying.
Baseball hat, whatever.
The baseball hat can come off too. See, that's dangerous too. But
You
have
gotta
to
have a
hold.
good baseball hat, but
No,
yeah,
I'm
you
joking. I'm
you
joking.
get the picture. But it's again those,
I totally got
but
you.
it really comes down to just the value. Are you open? Are you able to? Can you dodge when I weave? Can we function as a team? And
Yes.
that's important to me because I mean, like I said, I bring it. I bring everything, the whole package, and I don't think I need to settle for less. And I'm not asking somebody, oh, you need to be fiscally where I'm at because there's a chance that you're probably not. However, as long as you're long as you want to be part of the team, and you're that contribution isn't always financial. It just needs to be whatever is lacking, you bring. I mean, and that could just sometimes it could be emotional support. It could be that balance. So I know there's that thing of the 50-50. I don't think I'm a 50-50 person. I think what I would say is that I want to see what somebody's bringing to the table as far as you could work at Burger King, and if I'm talking to you, and I see that, your heart's in the right place, and we can grow, you add value to my life, then I got you. You know, I mean, you don't
There
ride the bus
really
with
is
me.
a difference right here. Except you're going to
Yeah.
be the provider. So I'm assuming I'm not going to ask you your exact income, but I'm assuming you make 6 figures bare minimum.
Yes.
Okay. So the difference is, and not saying that it should go this way, but this is just an
Mhm.
example. My women who make 6 figures or more than likely will never date a man that works at Burger King. Whereas, and this is
Yeah.
where the challenge becomes, because, and this is what's happening right now, the lopsidedness in the Black community, because
Yeah.
for here's the deal, white women don't really have these challenges because
Hmm.
in the financial income, white men rule the world. White men are the highest paid people in
Right.
America. Now, I think I mean, I'm not sure they're the richest. I think and like I think Jewish to me is white, but you get the point I'm saying,
I
right?
got you.
So
Yeah.
for most cases, white women don't have to consider dating a man that makes less.
This
Now,
is
in the
true.
Black community, Black women have more college degrees than Black men. It's just what it is. More Black women are graduating from colleges, which in turn will mean that of course, there's Black men that are doing well, but if you have more Black women graduating from college, more than likely more Black women might do more than
Hmm.
financially better than Black men. So then it's lopsided, right? Because a
Hmm.
Black woman definitely wants her equal. She wants a man on her financial level, such as yourself. But are there enough men for every Black woman that's in that financial tax bracket? And then
Probably
that's
not.
where the challenge comes into play. But the difference is a Black man as yourself who makes 6 figures would date a woman at Burger King,
Well, I'll tell you
whereas a
why though.
Black, tell me why.
Let me tell you why. Because many years ago, I knew what it was like to be in that position, and I'd been homeless more than once in my life, literally like living on the streets. And so, having gone through that, matter of fact, one of the places I used to sleep when I was homeless, I was a college university where I actually ended up graduating and getting my master's from. And that was the only connection I had to that location. But I knew what it took to get through that moment. I knew what people go through. So I can understand, and it's not about sympathy, it's about empathy. I can empathize with the person who's going through a period of time. If you really about it, if you really like, what, I got you, Ace Boon Coon on your day one, then I'm good, because you know, material things. Look, we can get that. The brother Mike, who spoke earlier, I mean, he was kind of on that wavelength about this kind of stuff too. And I said, yeah, I was listening to him, and I was kind of appreciating where he was coming from. So I think whatever his show is, I'm sure it's probably valuable information. But it is something that people call it dating down. I don't call it dating down. It's like, look, I know where you were at. I know I can truly honestly say I know what it's like to be struggling and not have. So if I can do that without making you feel like I'm controlling you and just lift you up, I already know I don't need to get no passport, because I know you that's gonna be my ace boon. Like, you're gonna be down, you're gonna have me. So, and I think it's a great thing. Not that I need to have somebody who is in some struggling situation, but I definitely wouldn't turn my nose up to them
Okay,
because I knew what it was like to be in that position.
fair enough. So
Yeah.
Exodus, what is
Yeah.
the age range you would date?
Um, Let me see. I'm 55. I probably go anywhere within 10 years, plus or minus of me.
So you'll go 45 to 65.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the woman have to be in Tampa, Florida?
No.
Okay. We got to the Kendra cam. We didn't do that yet, huh?
Yeah. What is that? I'll give the.
That's when you stand up and we see your full
Oh.
body.
Okay. Back up. All right.
Okay. All right. We got to see your legs, my Exodus.
I, I,
You got to put the camera down so we can see your legs.
oh. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Just stand back. Just move back. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. We see you. All right. Looks like your house is clean too.
It is clean.
All right.
It's just me.
Exodus, when was your last relationship?
Um. Gosh. Probably. Well, relationship wise, it's been some years. Honestly, it's been like maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. 2 years. Hold on one second. Blue, she spent $10, so she wants me to read this. It says, Kendra, you can't compare a man's income to a woman's. A man will date a woman working at Burger King because the man is naturally supposed to be that of the household and the breadwinner. Blue, I agree with you. I understand that sentiment, but that is still also the challenge because, like I said, prime example for all my boss women, are there an equal amount of boss men to pair? So, Blue, even though your theory is correct and I agree with, now the question is just mathematically speaking, for every woman that makes 600K, is there a guy who fits all the attributes physically, because she got physical attributes, that also makes that same amount of money? Is there equal amount enough black men to go for every woman? I can tell you that the answer is no. Even in college at Hampton University, it was 13 women to every guy. So even if on the bare basis at college, if every woman, and we got, there's gay and lesbian, all those things mixed up, mathematically, it's just not an equal amount. So at some point in time, not every woman will get a man on her financial level, and she will have to make that decision herself. Either she's going to stick to that rule and maybe she will get one, or if not, maybe consider changing that rule. It's just a mathematical equation, so that's just a reality. So let's keep going. I don't want to go too far off tangent. Exodus, when was your last relationship?
I did about 3 years ago, a couple years. Yeah.
Okay.
3 years.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not going to answer, but it's been a while. So.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws. 3 flaws. Not working so much, and let's see. I do work a lot on purpose. Let's see. Dress, clothing. I am not I'm a blue jeans, t-shirt, cowboy hat wearing, sometimes wearing a kilt kind of guy. So I'm jeans and t-shirt. So yeah, I don't, but I figure that's something that could be worked on, but it's not my skill set. So sometimes my socks do match though, I promise.
All right. Exodus. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, I'm like I said, I feel like I check all the boxes when it comes to, I check the boxes for someone. So I feel with, again, being financially, mentally stable, spiritually grounded. And yeah, those are the reasons.
Okay. And I'm assuming you don't mind if she has children.
I don't mind children. I do mind badass children. I don't do bad children. There has to be a level of respect. I'm a grandfather as well. So I do believe as long as the woman is willing to allow her child to be disciplined, and I know people think discipline doesn't mean spanking. It just means being able to have the authority to be able to be that male in the home around your child, because I'm a pretty smart guy. So I know I'm bringing out knowledge and I could bring a lot of life experience to that. And I would hate to be with someone who says, oh, no, this is my child. That's a deal breaker. That's a cold deal breaker.
Got you. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's do Exodus. We talked for a minute. Exodus, he's in Tampa, Florida, 55 Virgo, global bacon, has 2 grown kids, 24 and 18. You was married before. You would like to get married again, correct? You say you somebody's husband.
Yeah. I'm husband material.
He's a husband. He's husband material. You've been married before too, correct?
Yes.
He's husband material. Who dates 10 years younger, 10 years higher, 45 to 65 is the dating range. All right, now the time has come. How could the woman reach out to you?
Well, I don't have Instagram, and I apologize. I've never had it before. So I just have, but you know what? LinkedIn would be better because it's kind of what I do. So you can find
I've never done LinkedIn. Do you have Facebook?
Well, I do have Facebook.
You want to do Facebook?
You could do Facebook, I guess.
Well,
So
I'm gonna give. Okay,
yeah.
if you guys are from LinkedIn, definitely is the older and mature crowd. I'm familiar with it, but give your LinkedIn page. So look, this is a seasoned man, child. He don't do no Instagrammer. Okay, he don't.
I do Facebook
because
LinkedIn.
But
I do
Kristen
Facebook.
said I got LinkedIn. Judy said I got LinkedIn. Oh, don't do LinkedIn. Oh, someone said not LinkedIn. Well, he do LinkedIn, so if you want me
I'll
to,
do it's Exodus on Facebook is Exodus Ventures. That's what's left off of here.
spell it out.
Ventures, Ventures.
Are you gonna check the messages?
I will check the messages.
I want
Yes.
you to give your LinkedIn too. Go ahead, give your LinkedIn.
It'll just be under Anthony Gill.
Spell it out.
ANTHONYGILL.
GIO. All right. Well, listen, I enjoyed our conversation.
I did too. Thank you. It's my
All right.
first time on here, so yeah. So very interesting. I'm an old Kevin Samuels fan, so this was my transition to like, okay, let me see what else is out here. So yeah.
Okay.
So this is
I
a
know
good
you
thing.
meant that as. Here's the deal. I
Yeah.
understand the comparison. I do. I think
No,
when
not
I
even the
see women.
comparison. No, not a comparison. It was just I learned a lot from them, and I said, okay, this is the contrast to that. So
Okay,
that's what
fair
I
enough.
look at. Yeah, that's what it is. But I don't know. My first time seeing. I've never watched one of his shows when he was among us. But I like I said, this is this contrast. In that I definitely didn't even know what high value men meant before. So that was new,
Fair
and so
enough. Fair enough.
learning a
I
lot.
don't like talking about people that passed on.
Right,
I
right.
think that's tacky. So may
Yeah.
he rest in peace.
Yes, of course.
Fair enough. All right, babe. Well, you keep me posted how it goes, honey.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You have a
Bye.
great evening. Bye.
All right. All right, let's keep going. Look, I told you I was gonna chill with y'all tonight. I told you I'm gonna try to get as many people as I can tonight. Hello.
Hi,
Hey, baby. What's your name?
Samantha.
Samantha. Where you calling us from, love?
It's Chicago.
Chicago, nice tonight. My old home.
I know
Nice
we miss
city.
you. You
I
left
will always
us,
love
you know.
Chicago. I can hands down say I would not be where I am in life if it wasn't for the city of Chicago. The city embraced me, a very important part of my career. I actually created this show during the pandemic when I was in Chicago. So I will always love Chicago. I did not get fired from the radio station in Chicago. I actually quit. Let me just talk my shit real quick. I did not get fired. To give you more of the story, I was actually in contract when I quit. And as far as I'm concerned, there's not another woman on the radio yet. So if I was fired, there would have been a replacement. But it's not easy to replace Kendra G. But let me
Period.
keep going. Let me keep going. If you're going to tell the story about Kendra G, get your facts straight. Did not
Period.
get fired, honey. Did not. All right, back to you. Samantha, how old are you, honey?
I'm 40,
40. How old? Oh, you told me that. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. Do you have any children?
No.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
I'm a clinic coordinator in radiology at a hospital in Chicago.
Clinic coordinator?
Yeah.
Okay. So Samantha, 40, Pisces, no kids, clinic coordinator in Chicago. I think I got everything. What kind of man you looking for?
Kendra.
Girl, the way you said my name, I feel like you about to go in.
No, I'm just nervous, Kendra. I'm just nervous. So normally first of all, I watch you like all the time. Normally I have my pen and paper ready, right? Today I didn't because I'm like, she ain't gonna pick me. She ain't gonna pick me, and now you pick me. Okay. One of the ones that be like, oh my God, Kendra, you picked me. I can't believe I didn't think you was gonna pick me. Like that be for real. I saw my face like, oh shit, she picked me. Okay. I'm looking for a gentleman. A gentleman in America.
Okay, we got to that early. No man outside the country.
Please. I comment on your stuff, boo, and hi, Samantha, what's up? I be like, where you from? I'm sorry. Where you from? America.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotta
and
be in America.
he has to like BBWs.
Oh, so you're a big girl.
Yes. Not to the point that don't like them to the point where if I lose it, you have a problem with it. But just like big girls.
Okay, gotta like big girls. What else?
A gentleman know how to treat his mama, know how to treat his sisters, know how to treat his kids. That. And I mean, goofy, because I'm goofy. So you gotta be goofy. Can't be too much in these streets, hoeing and stuff, slanging I ain't gonna lie everywhere. You know, I get it, but not too much. That's it.
All right, so what's your deal breakers besides being a hoe?
Too many kids. Like I love kids. I love kids, but like more than like just too many kids. I'm not gonna say a number. Too many kids. I'm gonna say this. If you got a lot of kids, as long as you take care of them. But if you got like baby mama drama, like nah, I don't. You can have like one baby mama drama, but you got like 3, 4 baby mama dramas, then that's a little too much for me. Because I don't have kids. So I'm not bringing no type of drama. So I'm only minimum one baby mama drama I'm gonna take from you. Just one.
One baby mama drama. Okay.
Drama. Right.
Drama. Do you want to be in Chicago?
No, he could be anywhere.
He could be anywhere.
I
Okay. What
travel.
about?
United States. United
Okay,
States.
so we're gonna make this again. Shout out to all my international men.
Shout out.
She's being very clear. You have to be in America, US of A.
Now, if you're Nigerian, any place, that's fine. I mean, you know, you can be African, you can be Nigerian, you could be any race, but you have to be in America.
Gotta be in America. Fair enough. You gotta be in America. All right. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, just, you know, he has to be beautiful on the inside.
Beautiful on the inside. Okay, beautiful on
Period.
the inside. What about money? We gotta make a certain amount of money.
Girl, he gotta be up now. Just playing. He gotta work. He gotta work. That's it. Just work a job. Like the other young lady said, want to work. You know, just believe in going to work every day.
Believe in going to work every day. Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam. Okay, we see you, Samantha. All right, boo. So you said he has to like big girls, but if you lose weight, he can't. What was that? What was that statement again?
Okay, so like I've lost 30 pounds. So I'm you know, I'm a big girl, but I'm working on it. And I come across guys who prefer the ones that really prefer you to be like, no, stay big. Like, no, you know, I'm gonna naturally be big, but I'm trying to change it. And so I ran into where people have problems, like when I like genuinely like big girls, and that's all I want. So that like deal breaker.
Okay. Okay, I think I understand. So when was your last relationship?
Okay. It was 8 years ago.
8 years ago? Why do you think you've been single for so long?
You know what? I'm gonna blame it on COVID, right?
COVID was 3 years ago.
I know. So I was single for a little while, got COVID, almost died, took a long time to get myself together, tried to jump back out there, and like I've dated, but to say I've been in a relationship, no.
8 years is, so the last time a man claimed you was 8 years ago.
2015.
2015. How long was that relationship?
It was for 4.5 years.
Oh, why did that end? Just curious.
Because after being together for 4 years, he decided that he didn't want kids and he was going to get a vasectomy.
Okay.
And so he was like, he had kids already, and he was like, well, wait till my kids turn 18 and then we could revisit it. You know, getting a vasectomy, it can be undone. And so I was like, well, no, I wasn't trying to have kids right then and there, but I wasn't going to let him take my choice away from me. And so it was like that after 4 years.
That makes sense. I mean, fair enough. I mean, you guys want a difference. I mean, you want to be a mom, so you still want to be a mom?
I do. If it happens, it happens. But I have when I say a lot of god kids and nieces and nephews that be in my pocket. So if it don't happen, you know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got a nephew that live with me right now. You know, so the kids is around. But I would, if I can, then I will. Just one though.
This one. What, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Just say it's cobwebs down there. You might have to get a lawnmower. No. It's definitely manscaped. I mean, womanscaped. I'm just saying the cobwebs, you might have to mow them down.
Let me say this. And I think weight is such a challenge when you get to talk about weight with a human being because it's so sensitive, right? And it's kind of weird because there's women who are very skinny who are also single. So I can't automatically say that once you lose weight that you're gonna be in a relationship because, like I just said, there's skinny women who are not in relationships. But I think you're working on it, and I do think you're gonna have probably more options the more you do slim down.
Okay, well, let me just say this, Kendra. I have a lot of men interested.
Okay.
A lot.
So what's wrong with them?
You know what? In this day and age, so I come from a 2-family home. My mother and father was together till my father died. My mom never remarried. My grandparents were together until they died. People don't date no more. So I'll jump in there and then I'm jumping the hell out because people don't know how to date no more. You meet somebody on social media, let me come over your house. Can I cook for you? Can you cook for me? It's just, and I get it. I get like I don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. So I get that. But I can't just meet you and then you say, let me come over your house. We grown. You know what I'm saying? Or, so my thing is the ones that come to me and they're so used to being able to talk to women any kind of way. Like I run into just like, what's up, boo? What's up, baby? Damn. Kendra, do you know what a guy told me? He said, you so beautiful. I could just picture my penis in your mouth. And I'm like, nah, huh?
Let me kind of jump in. Sorry.
Yeah.
So is it fair to say you have a lot of options that you don't want?
Yes. Or I just say, well, you know what? I'm just tired. So I'll just jump back out and not just go to work, go home, not really deal with it.
Because I'm going to say this. I believe every woman with a vagina can have a man. And that's facts.
Absolutely.
Every woman with a vagina can literally have a man. Now, that's not the question. The question is the kind of man you say you want.
Right.
And that's, and again, I mean, like I said, I sit on it. Like you could be skinny and single. But I mean, listen, I just want to have honest dialogue because I talk to a lot of the men that you guys desire, right? And that is something that I hear a lot of. But again, it's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Quality.
Right. And if you want a different quality, but I think you're already working on it. And again, I said this from the beginning, it's always a very sensitive topic. It's a very sensitive topic. And I get that. But I think we have to be a little bit more, we got to have more, if we want to give the assessment of what I hear, shoot, from the men that y'all tell me y'all want. That's what they be saying. But we'll keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. So what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Samantha?
Making other people's problems my problem. Like I got that bad. If I'm around you and you're going through it, like instantly, I'm in my mind figuring out how I can help you, whether it's financially, whether it's like, okay, let me babysit for you. Just doing that, it can be overwhelming sometimes. That's my biggest flaw. Second one is not giving up real quick. Like I say, if somebody do something wrong automatically, like I don't like their tone, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Nope, forget you. You know what I'm saying? I need to have more patience when it comes to dating in 2023 because it's totally different now than what it was, back in the day. So I really have to learn patience when it comes to that. And another flaw. Yeah, so this weight, this a flaw, but I'm working on it. But yeah, it's the flaw right here. I think I'm pretty, but yeah, it got to come on.
Oh, they was calling you Faith Evans, girl. I was about to ask you to start singing. Soon as I get home,
I get that.
to you.
But I can't sing, no. I get Faith Evans and sometimes Lala. I'm like, well, I wish I
I
looked
can
like
see
Lala.
Lala.
I get
Okay, I was
Lala. When
thinking
I
Faith,
say
but I
I
can see
get Lala
Lala.
a lot. And I be like, I wish I looked like her.
Yeah, I can see Lala once you said that. I can see it. I saw a lot of Faith when you first came on, but now I can see both. All right. So, Samantha, what's the age range you would date?
40 to 55.
Okay. Did I ask you if he has to be in Chicago?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be in Chicago.
Okay. And could he? You said he could have kids, no crazy baby mama.
Yep.
All right, boo.
Not
Why
that
would a guy?
many.
Not
Not that
many.
many.
All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I know. I mean, even though it's kind of different out here, I still have morals. I do. I grew up seeing how a marriage should be. You know, like I said, my father and mother was together till my father passed. You know what I'm saying? She definitely held him down. You know, it was times that she was the one making the money, and she still held my dad down like 10 toes. You know, and so I'm cool as hell. You know, people already. I'm cool as hell. You know, I'm fun. I'm a good time. Yeah.
And how can the guy reach out to you, baby girl?
Um, Facebook, Samantha Sweetness. Instagram, Sam Sweetness.
Sam Sweetness. So Instagram is Samantha Sam Sweetness.
Yeah.
So SAM and then the word sweetness.
Yes. And then Facebook, Samantha Sweetness.
Facebook is Samantha Sweetness. All right, let's do it. Samantha in Chicago. Tell me one more time. Does he got to be in Chicago?
Nope.
No. She's 40, a Pisces, no kids, clinic coordinator. All right, boo. Will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
I will, Kendra. I love you. Oh, do you know I was on here before, but not this way. Long time ago, the very first time you had Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. You guys had your interview together, and then after the interview, you came on and was just talking to your people, and y'all on Instagram. I think I had on like a Gucci hat. You accepted me, and we talked for a little bit because I just couldn't stand him, but we're not gonna talk about him. But yeah, so that was so long ago, girl. Your glow up is just amazing. I'm here for it. I love it. I love you. I watch you all the time. I'm so proud and happy for you. I be in the comments. I just was in the comments talking about that Mike dude. He need to leave up out of Chicago, but you know.
Why you didn't leave Chicago?
Because what he say? The women in Chicago, they, just hard. Well, why are you here? No, I'm just
he
playing.
might have been born there. He might have been born there.
No, he wasn't. He was born in Philly, I think.
How do you know? He told me that, or did you look it up?
No, I think he said it.
Oh,
but
okay,
he's here now, talking about they gotta have style with a Cosby sweater on. Okay, cousins, I love y'all. You know, I love you, Kendra. Thank you so much.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Ooh, child. Not. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. She said. She was sweet. She was sweet. Listen, I'm rocking with y'all tonight. I got so many people. Okay, she's been trying to get on all night. Let me get her. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Have you been here before?
No, you always say Aretha. I'm on Facebook and I try to get through and never go through, but yeah, I'm here. Hey, Kendra.
Okay, hey, baby. Let's do it. Aretha, where you calling me from, love?
Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York to the building. How old are you?
32.
32. What you do for a living?
I'm a clinical social worker, so I provide families and children with individual therapy and family therapy too.
Clinical social worker. What else?
So I'm a clinical social worker. I provide therapy to families and children, and I also own my own T-shirt and hoodie business. And it's affirmations about God's love, His mercy, and His grace.
Okay. So you're clinical social workers. I could just say that for the title?
Yes.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I actually don't follow astrology.
That's fine. That's fine. And okay, so Aretha, Harlem, New York, 32, clinical social worker. Do you have kids?
No.
No kids. All right, let's do it, boo. What kind of man you looking for?
A Christian man, someone that's abstinent until marriage, faithful, respectful. He wants children. He has a vision. He's honest. He has morals. And someone that desires marriage and someone that lives in America.
Okay, you got. Listen, I've been getting a lot of abstinent and celibacy women on my show lately. So you're celibate until marriage?
So I'm not going to say celibate because celibate means that you don't want marriage and you don't want to engage in sex. So that's what people are speaking over their lives. So I'm going to say abstinent.
So are you abstinent until marriage?
Yes.
How long have you been abstinent for?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
So you're 32, so you started this at 22.
Yes.
I'm gonna bounce around my questions. So when was your last relationship?
About 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, this is a non-negotiable, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So not saying it's gonna go this way. I'm not saying that it will. But just hypothetical, if you don't meet a man that is not willing to sign up for this, you're okay with having no man ever.
Yes.
Okay. So non-negotiable, he has to agree. In the dating process, so he has to be abstinent too, or is he able to sleep with other women?
No, he has to be abstinent. I would want him to want that for himself and not for the sake of the relationship because I want him to do that to honor God, not so much to just honor me.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're in church.
Yes, I'm a Christian woman.
Have you met any men in church?
No, honestly, a lot of the men in church, they're already married or they're really older. So I haven't really met a young man that's practicing this moral as of
Okay.
yet.
Where you at in Harlem? Actually, had a guy on my show not too long ago that is celibate until marriage. Did you see him?
What was his name?
I want to say Carlito. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he's handsome, but he's too young for me. I think he was like 25 years old.
Oh yeah. So what is
Um,
your age range?
I'm gonna say 29 to 39.
29 to 39. Okay. So for 10 years, you haven't met anybody that was on board with this?
Honestly, within my 20s, I did a lot of healing, a lot of self development. I went through a lot of trauma. I grew up in foster care. I didn't know any of my biological family for over 20 years. I went through homelessness. So I went through like a lot of traumatic experiences. I'm actually in the process of looking for my younger sister, Shakira Smith. So I went through like a lot of situations in my 20s. So I spend a lot of time like healing. And then also I went to school to get all of my degrees. So like I put myself through college and I raised money to go to college through like a GoFundMe page, and God used like strangers and mentors and friends to donate into my GoFundMe page. So I used my 20s as like building me up. And I really haven't met anyone that aligns with my morals. And I'm also not willing to date if I don't see myself marrying that individual. I think it's a waste of time, emotions, and energy.
How do you get to know if you're gonna marry him if you don't date him?
That's true, but believe it or not, a lot of people reveal to me quite early on that they're not really interested in waiting for marriage. So they'll say, like, hey, I'm a Christian, but I'm not willing to wait to have sex until marriage, but I wish you the best of luck. So they let me know early on that we're not really aligned. So it happens pretty quickly, or the person probably like smokes or they drink, and I'm not really interested in men that drink or smoke.
You're looking for a very small percentage of a guy.
Pretty much.
Does he have to be black too?
Yes.
Okay. So any other deal breakers besides not waiting for marriage for sex?
Men that smoke, men that drink, any man that has multiple children, because I don't have children. A man that doesn't respect women, he doesn't respect elders, he doesn't respect people. Someone that doesn't have a vision. I think it's important for a man to have a vision and to have goals and things that he aspired to be. So I would say those are like my deal breakers.
Could he have kids, period, or just not a lot of kids?
He could have a child, and
Yeah, one child.
Yes, and I would say over the age of like 7 or 8.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Tall, black, and handsome.
Tall, black, and handsome?
Yeah.
You want the most desired man on the planet and to be, that's the most, okay, real quick, if you do not know, that is the most desired attribute of a black man on the planet for all women. And you also want him to not have sex until you guys get married. Where he at? Where he at? Is he under my wig? Is he in my ponytail? I'm trying to shake him out. Have you ever met a man like that? Ever?
I haven't met him. Well, actually, I've met him directly, but in passing, his name is what's his name? Doje or Doze, something like that. But he makes 6 figures, and he's abstinent. He's tall. He's dark skinned.
What's up with him? You try to shoot your shot?
I actually didn't try to shoot my shot.
Well, if you find a man like that, you need to try to shoot your shot. That's a rare man.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, first of all, tall, dark, and handsome is rare, whether people know it or not, in itself. Tall, dark, handsome, loves the Lord, waiting for sex is even more rare. So if you have met this man in real life, you need to have a conversation with him. Like there's not a lot of men like that. So where is this man? Like you met in passing, did he give you any type of inkling that you were his type?
No, I was coming from an event. He was going to that event, and I'm like, wow, he looks really familiar. So I stopped him. I introduced myself. We spoke really briefly about the event, and that was pretty much it.
Okay. So this is no hard feelings, but he probably wasn't interested if he didn't reach out to you again, right? So he's probably not an option. Okay.
Correct.
Now is the tall, dark, handsome, is that non-negotiable, or is that as hardcore as the abstinent?
I would prefer someone that's tall because I'm 5'8".
Okay.
And I just love black men. I just think that they're the best thing in the world. I just love black men. And obviously I would want someone attractive, and just like I would want him attractive to me. So I would say someone that's like 5'10". He doesn't have to be like 6 feet. I would say 5'10", 5'9" is okay.
Okay. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, as long as he has a wealth mindset, because I work a 9 to 5, but I also know that that's not something I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. So I would want someone that wants to build generational wealth with me.
Okay. I want to respond to this because I think some people, when I was saying the guy wasn't interested, I wasn't trying to be rude. What I was trying to be is real. I mean, we meet people every day. I meet people every day. There's men that haven't been interested in me. So that happens to everyone. But I think we have to be real so we can get to our person. You know, the longer, this is not just for you, Aretha. This is a general statement. Some people are not options. Like, let me tell you something. Men are way more easier than women. Like, they're not as complicated. And the truth of the matter is this: if a man is interested, you're gonna know. Case closed. Simple as that. Okay? Yeah. It's really that simple. Is he trying to talk to you? Is he trying to see you? If he's not doing that, he's probably not that interested. And just know that so you can move on and then be with the person that's interested. Now, if that's the person, if you have decided, well, I don't care, this is the man I want, and that's what it is, or men, vice versa. This is the woman I want. That's what it is. They use that as a teachable moment and start asking them questions. Well, what are you interested in? What type of person do you like? Because now you have decided that is what you want. So have enough courage to pick that brain to see if that's what you are willing to work for to become. I think that rude is, we say things are rude, but I think we got to get to real, because if we don't get to real, then what happens is we live in delusional land and we never have a somebody. And at the end of the day, what I really want y'all to have is somebody. I want you to be too busy in life to watch my show. I want you to be booed up on vacation, forgot that I even had a single show because you got you your person, you know? And that's just real talk. So I don't think we have to get away from rude and get to real, because I think that's important. But there we have it. Back to you, Aretha. Did I ask you about money? Did we get there?
Yes, I said that it's not a certain amount. I would just want him to have a mindset about building generational wealth with me.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, give me a second. Let me know if you can see me okay. Can you see me okay?
I can't see you because of my ring light, but I think they can see you. Okay. Ooh, I see you. Turn around, girl. Okay. So we already got your last relationship. That was 12 years ago, and you've been celibate for 10. So we got there. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Procrastination. I wait until the last moment to do things. I'm also going to say inexperience with this current dating scene, because I haven't dated in a while. So I believe it's a lot of things I will have to unlearn and learn. I'm also going to say communication. Sometimes I can shut down. I really don't like confrontation. I know that confrontation is not always a negative thing, but it's hard for me to have hard conversations without shutting down.
It's okay. Okay. So you're getting better at that. And what was, oh, you told me your age range, 29, 39. Oh, does the guy have to be in Harlem?
No.
No. All right. You don't, oh, I already did that. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because he will have someone that pray with him, pray about him, and someone that is ambitious. I'm supportive, I'm loyal, I have goals, I have dreams, I'm family oriented, I'm faithful, I'm a kind person, a generous person. I love God, I love people, I like serving people, and I think I'm a great person overall to be with. I could be your best friend, I could be your partner. We could build generational wealth together, break generational curses together, and I'm a dope person.
And she's a dope person. So let's do it. Aretha, Harlem, New York, 32, clinical social worker, no kids. All right. And you do want children. You said it,
Yeah.
correct? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, honey. How can this guy reach out to you?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Aretha Boomer, ARETHABOOMER.
All right. So it's right there at the bottom. Aretha Boomer.
Yes.
All right, baby. RESPECT. That's right. Don't play with Aretha. Respect, baby. All right. Keep me posted how it goes, love.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening, everyone.
Bye. I was talking about this today. Y'all know I go to church, although I've been slacking. I need to get my ass back into church, child. Since I moved to LA, I haven't found my church home. So I love the Lord, and I love the Lord. You can love the Lord without church, but I do believe in church because I believe it's like, you have that support and you're being fed on a weekly basis. It's like, but sometimes I wonder, and it's such a challenge for me because, I be knowing real. I know the real. I know the real about church too, some things too, and I sometimes get concerned about, so someone said that she wanted Jesus, right? And I do think sometimes, Jesus is not human. And to put somebody with the requirements of Jesus is just impossible. You're not going to find that man. You're just not. You're just not. And I would hate for you to miss out on a human man because Jesus is the level of standard. If Jesus is a standard, prepare to be lonely. Because no one, not even you, not even me, meets Jesus' standard, right? And you got to learn men. One thing, like, I was thinking about men in church, right? And I was thinking about all these men in church that were single at one point. They all kind of went to high-powered women. Like, Shawnee O'Neal's husband was a highly sought-after pastor, before when he was single, and he married Shawnee O'Neal. She's a whole millionaire, TV world, Yeah, she was once, yeah, she has children, but she's also rich too. It wasn't like she was this average woman. Toy Roberts was single for a while. Then he married Sarah Jakes. She's Sarah Jakes, like the Sarah Jakes queen. I love worship ground Sarah Jakes walks on, but she wasn't an average woman, right? And then at one point in time, Devon Franklin was single. He married Megan Good. Now, obviously, they're divorced, but in the end, he married Megan Good. So even these men of God they be looking for women that I think they feel as though can add on to them in some way. So I just want, because I want my women, I really want y'all to have people, and I don't want y'all to think that people in church have these perfect dynamics and that's how they got a person. A lot of times it probably wasn't perfect. And they just probably ain't always telling you their story. Because a lot of people pretend to be perfect and they're not. And I think that's the downfall sometimes with church, because if people are more honest in the church world about their space and share more, then people outside would not be expecting perfection in order to meet a person. That's just my little thoughts, that's just my little thoughts. All right, listen, we went 2 hours. I was trying to really get everybody that was once in queue, but we went 2 hours. Okay, she got a paper up, so let me get her because she got a paper up. What's this paper you trying to show us? What's this paper? What are we looking at?
Oh my God.
What paper? That wasn't a message?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading mail.
I thought, because sometimes people have made signs and they're like, pick me, choose me signs. I thought that was that.
No. Sorry.
What's your name, baby?
Ashley.
Ashley, where you calling us from?
I am calling from Cali.
Cali, how old are you?
33.
33. What do you do for a living?
I am a medical assistant and a pastry chef.
Medical assistant, pastry chef. Okay, yeah. What's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Cancer. You have any kids?
One.
One child. How old's your child?
She just turned 12 on Saturday.
Okay. Have you been married?
No.
No. All right, let's do it. Ashley, California, 33, cancer, medical assistant, also pastry chef. One child, that's 12. What kind of man you looking for, mama? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, it kind of froze. Sorry.
Oh. What kind of man you looking for? What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a traditional. Oh wow, my sister.
Ashley, girl, what's going on? I don't got time, boo. Ashley?
My bad. I'm sorry. My sister's yelling at her son.
I gotta do this interview though, honey. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a traditional man. I'm looking for a man that is ambitious, that has like a work ethic, that wants to get up and go to work, that has a plan, goals. I want someone that's funny because I'm really goofy and silly.
Wait, I am so sorry. I don't know why I keep coughing. Ashley, are you frozen?
Not on my end.
Oh, you was frozen for a second for me.
Yeah, it's been doing, I don't know. I just got the internet fixed, so I don't know why it's doing that. But it's been doing that the whole time. But basically, someone that is affectionate, because I'm affectionate. And just the basics. I like a well-groomed man as well. Someone that's well-groomed. Yes.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Lying.
Lying for sure. Laziness and arrogance. I don't like arrogant men. Men that are arrogant.
Okay. Just curious, do you live with your sister?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just over here visiting.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Sometimes I babysit for her, so I'm helping.
Right.
Yeah.
Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, not really. I just at least I would like him to be at least 5'10".
Okay.
Or
Do we got
taller.
to make a certain amount of money?
Enough to maintain.
Okay.
I would say California at least like 80 to 60 maybe.
60 to 80, you mean?
60 to 80, sorry.
Okay, 60 to 80.
Yeah.
Okay. Could he have kids? Ashley? It be freezing at the weirdest moment.
Why it keeps doing that? It literally keeps flashing on and off. Like,
okay, so we're gonna move fast. Does he have to have kids? Could he have kids?
Yeah, he can have kids.
All right, let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I think. Sorry. I'm gonna move it. Oh. Maybe right here. Sorry. She has so much stuff in here. Okay. So.
Okay. Why is the kid screaming?
He yells so much. Like he's yelling for his mom because she put him to bed. So he's just yelling. He's only 3. He yells a lot.
Oh, he's 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. All right. When was your last relationship?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay. Why do you think you're single?
Honestly, I don't think I put myself out there enough.
Okay.
I don't think I put myself out there enough. And sometimes I could be impatient. Sometimes, I guess, with people. Yeah.
And what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My patience. My patience is one. Procrastination. I procrastinate sometimes. And maybe sometimes my communication.
The communication. Okay.
Sometimes my communication.
The communication. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I am fun. I have a really good heart. Very loving. I love really hard. I listen. I'm a good listener. And I feel like I got a lot going on for myself. I feel like I'm a catch. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm a catch. I'm a great person, and people see that when they interact with me. So yeah.
How long was your last relationship?
Oh, I froze again.
I can hear you.
Okay, there it goes.
When was your last relationship again?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
He actually passed away.
Oh no! What happened?
He had an asthma attack.
No.
He had like very, very bad asthma, and he had an asthma attack, and he passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, let's do it. Ashley, 33. What was your age range you would date? Ashley?
Yeah, can you hear me?
What was your age range that you would date?
I would say like 28 to 40.
28 to 40. Mm-hmm. All right, boo. Well, how can the guy reach out to you?
My IG. I put it next to my name. It's Ash_B_.
Ash_B_. And there you have it. All right, boo. Will you keep me posted how it goes, honey? Oh, she got frozen again. Shit. Ashley, child, we got froze the whole night. All right, that's it. Someone said I gave y'all old school YouTube show. We went over 2 hours. I will see y'all on Wednesday night, YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Always like the videos. And yeah, there we have it. Good night, everyone.